Yeah. Welcome back to MoMo on the Move. Today we have a special guest, my best friend Louis, aka LuLu. My best friend from New York, and me and Louis met back in college. And although Louis didn't actually attend SUNY New Paltz, he was
an alumni.
He was a very active member. So me and my friends decided to give him a diploma, a degree in hoology with a minor in what?
Alcohol distribution.
Yeah.
I want to apologize to anybody that I victimized while
I was personally victimized by
while
Louis.
being there every weekend and buying a shit ton of fucking alcohol. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm a different person now.
Anyway, welcome to Lulu's Lounge. He converted my Momo's bar into his lounge, but it's pretty poppin'. And if anyone is on the move more than I am, it is this guy right here. He is a military man. He's in the Army, and he's been from Maryland to Hawaii to Japan to back to Hawaii, and now he's come to visit and play in LA. So, Louis, tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do, and all that good stuff.
First and foremost, I want y'all to know I hate being called Louis. But I love this person enough to let her call me that. Most of my friends, they call me Caicedo, which is my last name. I'm from New York. I'm from Flushing, Queens, New York, born and raised. We adopted her, even though she's a Yankee fan, which is kind of weird.
Okay.
But anyways,
That's not,
I come from a Colombian background. You know, my family's from Palmira, Cali, so, you know, very cultured. It's very common to be Colombian in New York. But yeah, I've been in the Army for 5 years. Just about next week will be my 5-year anniversary. I do information technology while in the Army, which has sent me to a bunch of places. Maryland, Colorado, places I can't disclose, Japan, Hawaii.
You signed an NDA, right?
Yeah. Which has been, honestly, everything I've asked for in the Army. I would not, if I could do it again, I would. I do not regret my decision. Even though it's a hard profession, yeah, it's been great for me lately. But yeah, here I am on the move again, once again.
All right, well, I'm happy you're here, and I'm happy you're on the show. If you're wondering about this little setup we got going on here, it's going to be a fun episode. We're going to be playing this little game called Truth or Drink. And so basically what the game is here's a bunch of questions that we've selected from the interweb. And we're going to pick one each, and we can either choose to answer truthfully, or if we feel like the truth is better left unsaid, we will drink. So this is my drink of choice. Louis got me these cool, because I'm a big IPA fan, and I was like, not for the liquor today. But also these say my name on it. It's called MoMo Haze.
And it has a bird, because she's a bird.
Whatever. Anyway, these are pretty high in percentage. I mean, there's 7%ers, but after 4, I think I'll be,
And we will improv some questions too, because
we didn't really select many, but champagne is his selection of choice. Champagne for the pain. But yeah, before we get into the game, I just want to, I'll ask Louis some questions upon his travels, because that's what my whole podcast is about, upon work and all that good stuff. So, now that you know that he's very cultured and so worldly traveled.
Konnichiwa, motherfuckers.
What's the one thing that you miss when you're away in these foreign countries?
Convenience and diversity. Culture. Being from Queens, I grew up...
Killer Queens.
Yeah, Killer Queens. I grew up with so much people knowing so many different languages, being... having so much different foods available to you, being able to try new things, and being in these places where it's not like that's very hard for me, but I've been adjusting, but just nothing beats home. Nothing ever will beat home. It's kind of shitty. I was in Japan and didn't have a hibachi, which was kind of corny.
They didn't have hibachi in Japan? Isn't that where it's from? Or did they just make that shit up?
We probably made that shit up.
Oh, I hate that shit.
That shit, let me tell you. But no, but there was a lot of things that I did like about being in other places. Like in Japan, their subway system shits on us completely.
Deadass, I heard that we were the best.
Nah, that's a dub. They're on time. they're actually even earlier than their timing. It's so clean. Japanese people are so polite.
Do they run as frequently as it does in New York, or better? Like
probably more, but no. The only thing that New York does have on it, it runs all day. The trains in Japan stop at 1 in the morning.
See, that's what I noticed that in Europe too. I was like, well, don't you know we out? Like, how am I gonna get back home?
Yeah, but also the reason why is because most of the clubs in Japan don't start until like 1 in the morning, and like you'll go out at 6 in the morning, and people are still going to other bars and shit. They be wilding.
So they party harder than New York.
Yeah, no, yeah, I guess so. You could say that. I mean,
that's what Alexa said, and I couldn't believe it. But
yeah.
I mean,
no, yeah, their culture relies a lot on drinking over there. It's a stressful culture, from what I noticed. I'm sorry if I offend anybody, but yeah, I saw a lot of people binge drinking and shit. So
why is it a stressful culture?
they don't have a lot of days off. They work so hard over there, and they don't get time off. So they're so afraid of being sick. That's why if you see them, a lot of them they have masks because they don't want to get sick because
they ain't got time to be sick.
And I think
for that.
I'm pretty sure they said Japan has one of the highest suicide rates as well. So
for real?
Yeah.
Shit.
There's like a suicide forest over there. I believe too. I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that's what I heard.
Well, damn. All right. So out of the places that you've been stationed in, what is your favorite place? I mean, like, I would assume that it's
Hawaii.
Hawaii
is the most beautiful place I've ever seen in my whole fucking life.
I can't wait to go. I'm visiting him, by the way. So there will be a Hawaii episode. You already know. Yeah,
Hawaii definitely. It's just been such a beautiful place. Like, just think about this. All year round it's beach weather, and for me it's like, if I drive 15 minutes up, I'm at the beach. If I drive 1 hour west, I'm at the beach. 1 hour east, I'm at the beach. 1 hour south, I'm at the beach. It's just like, and all the beaches are amazing. It's not like Jones Beach that the water looks like Hennessy. So
I'm sure there is Hennessy and pee.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I'm gonna go in the water for a little bit. I don't even want to go in the water.
Nah,
I know you've been drinking all day. Like, you gonna pee?
Yeah.
Okay, dirty ass niggas. Anyway, I mean, California's been pretty lit too. The beach is like...
No, they're pretty nice beaches, yeah. But just when you go to Hawaii, you're not going to say that same thing.
It doesn't compare?
No.
I'm so excited. I'm ready. Okay, what is your must-need travel essential? Like, what do you need to travel with? Like, it's like, without it, you're lost.
Not including my phone?
Not including your phone.
My headphones?
Your headphones, okay.
Because sometimes people want to talk to me and it's like, nah, I'm good, fam. Like, don't talk to me.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's how I was in New York. I would just put my headphones in, no music playing. I just need you to know, do not disturb. Do not disturb. Okay, what is your craziest travel experience thus far?
Well, travel experience, I used to live in Colombia, so I would also consider that travel experience. I used to be part of, I'm still am. I'm just not active anymore because I'm not in the city, but something called Barabras, which are like super fans of Colombia.
For soccer?
For soccer teams. And my favorite team is America de Cali, and I'm part of Barón Rojo, which is our organization that are the super fans. It's official hinchada, as we call it, of the team. And one day, it's actually going to be a violent story. One day,
grab your popcorn.
We were in another city, Manizales to be exact, and a fight between us.
Is that where my nose from?
Yes, that's where my nose from. My family's also from there, my Garcia family. Yeah, a fight between us and the police and riot control, and we got tear gassed and beat with batons, and we weren't supposed to be there officially.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I got nerve damage in my mouth too.
I didn't even know that. Look at that.
And we got eliminated. It was a playoff game too. We lost, I believe it was 2-0 over there. That was
Damn, you got your ass beat and you got your ass beat.
Yeah.
Damn.
That was a bad December for me. Yeah, I was 17 when that happened too. But yeah, that was probably my crazy experience, and it's actually it was a fun experience even though all that other stuff happened. But yeah, crazy shit like that.
That sounds painful. I'm glad you're here.
Thankfully.
Anyway, so what's your next move? In the army and post-army?
Right now I'm in the decision of either staying in or getting out. But if I do stay in, I think my next move is to go live in Europe.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Another place to visit.
Yeah, Germany is probably where I would like to go to next.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm down.
I know you.
I'm going to Oktoberfest if that's the case. All right, let's play this game. So let's start popping this because I'm thirsty. We're just gonna take a sip.
Also, can you pop the champagne since you're a bottle girl?
This is why I don't really want to invite all my friends on my podcast. But sure. So you want to wine champagne glass or no?
It's gonna be a rap video.
So I'm putting a rap video right now.
Straight out the bottom.
Alright. ¿A dónde está? Okay. Here we are. This is not working out the way I thought it was. Alright. Sorry guys for viewers back home. It's taking a little bit. Alright.
Senior year!
Oh my god,
That's all we heard.
That's all we heard senior year of college. Damn, we just made it rain in this bitch.
Ah!
Okay. You go first or I go first?
Ladies
Ladies first. I'm nervous.
Alright, let's go!
Alright.
Oh my god.
Oh shit, this is a long one. What's the number one thing you would never want your parents to find out about you? Damn. There's a lot of things that my parents are in the dark about. Pero I would have to say, yeah, my answer truthfully. Definitely getting arrested. That was like, they still don't know. And I hope they don't listen to my podcast. And if they know, it's whatever. Like, it's been like, what, 4 years now since I've been arrested? But anyway, I'll tell you the story. Basically, I got in trouble. I got caught with a fake ID. So it was just bad luck. So one day, I was out, I went to a frat party with my sorority, whatever, and it was like my sophomore year of college, so I think I'm hot shit right now because I think I know things now because I've done 1 year at college, I crossed into my sorority, I'm like feeling like hot shit, whatever. So we go to this black light party, and I just need you to get this outfit visual in your head right now because this is how I was arrested. This was the time when Hot Nigga, the song, was hot. And so, like, shmoney was, like, very prevalent in the song. So, in this black light party, I had this bright yellow bandeau, some high-waisted shorts, and then on my, I had a little headband, a white headband with pink neon letters that said shmoney with the S at a $sign. So, you already know I'm looking ratchet. So, then we go to the bar post-party, and my ass is 19 with a fake ID. And I already hopped into the bar. I didn't even use my fake ID. I snuck in. That's what pisses me off. I snuck in. I didn't even use it. And I was already there for an hour, and then the bar gets raided. And then I'm outside chilling, like lit as fuck. And then this guy like grabs me and he's like, "Yo, let me see your ID." And I was like, "Who are you?" And he's like, "Undercover cop." And I'm like, "Oh, fuck." Like, shit. I didn't know how to react. I was already lit. I was like, "Oh, okay." So I knew at that point, I was like, just give him your real ID. So I gave him my real ID. I didn't have any stamps or anything on me. But then he looked through my bag because apparently they have the right to because I was trespassing. Whatever. Anyway, he put me in handcuffs in front of everybody at this bar, and I was like, oh my god, is this really happening? Also, the backseat of the cop car is not comfortable. It's hard as fuck, and I was
Plastic.
It's plastic. It's not fun. And they take me to the station, which is like 10 minutes away from the bar, and she handcuffs me while I'm there, and I'm just like, oh my god. All I can think about is my dad is going to murder me. I am not attending SUNY New Paltz any longer. And so whatever, she's like, writing down my information, and she's like, can I get an emergency contact? I was like, oh hell no, you're not calling my mom. You're not calling my mom, right? She said, no, you're over 18, so you're good. I was like, okay, lit. Then she's like, okay, just come over here. We're gonna take a picture of you. And I was like, okay. And I'm like smiling for this picture because I'm lit, and I think that's what happens when you take pictures. You smile. And she's like, you might not want to smile for this picture. And I was like, is this a mugshot? Because like, no way. Yeah. So till this day, I don't really know if I took off my bandana or or not. So I definitely have a mugshot out there with shmoney written on my forehead. Yeah. And fingerprints.
That's hard as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what you with.
Yo, when E-News, gets me when I'm famous.
You canceled?
No, I think it's a great story though. But yeah, that's definitely one moment that I would not want my parents to know. But at this point, maybe. If they find out, they find out. But I'm not telling them.
Alright. Let's go.
Your turn.
What's the biggest lie you ever told a significant other? It's gonna sound fucked up.
I mean,
I'm gonna drink and I'm gonna tell the truth.
I'm gonna drink just because I'm fucking thirsty. Shit, the shots would have been better. It would have refrained me from drinking.
I once, this was when I was younger, I once told a significant other that I cheated on her just so she could break up with me.
Damn, you didn't like her that bad? And you couldn't break up with her first?
No, I felt bad. She was a good person. But I didn't cheat on her, but I doubt she'll find this because she doesn't talk to me anymore, but yeah.
And how old were you when you told her this?
19, 20.
19's a tough time, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
It was bad. I felt like shit.
How long were you dating her for?
Not long. Probably like 6 months.
You pussy. You should have just been like...
Yeah, and I didn't have the fucking balls to do it. I felt bad, and I was like, how can I make sure that she doesn't come back? Because she needs to find somebody better. Sounds horrible, I know, I'm sorry. I was 19 and toxic. My bad.
I was 19 and toxic. Nasty 19 right here.
Yeah, but, yeah, I feel like, to this day, I probably feel like shit about that. But I just knew she didn't. It wasn't gonna work.
Alright. Bueno. My turn. Okay. Let's see. LOL. What's the most embarrassing thing you've done while drunk?
Oh!
Alright, relax.
Can I tell the story? Can I tell a few stories? Nah,
I mean, I got a few. That's the problem. I don't even know where to begin.
Malibu's Most Wanted.
Who's most wanted?
Who's the main character in that?
What country you want? You want
No. Who's the main character in Malibu's Most Wanted?
I don't know his name.
B-Rad.
Oh, B-Rad. Okay. Oh. Damn. I remember that.
You don't have to tell that. It's my
I don't even
favorite.
remember that night, so I can't even say it properly. But I think the most embarrassing thing that I've done while drunk, I feel like.
Tell on the mood story. Somewhere you were traveling.
Okay. Italy, but I've said this on other podcasts, not my own though. Oh, I have actually.
You have the one with
Girl Talk.
Yeah. Produced by me.
Oh yeah. Okay, so anyway, in Italy, long story short, I got hammered in the holiest city in the world. So me and my best friend Alexa, shout out, this is during our backpacking adventure, and we decided to have a nice day. We went to Vatican City, went to Mass in St. Peter's, and all that good stuff. And then afterwards, this was during the World Cup, so I'm with my best friend who's Colombian. Colombia was in the World Cup. Colombia was playing that day against Japan. Yeah, let's not talk about it because they lost. And whatever, throughout the game, me and Alexa are the only people in the sports bar because Italy's not in the cup and no one else cares in Italy about the World Cup because they mass off.
Disclaimer. We were drunk in New York at 9 in the morning watching Colombia lose. On a Thursday.
Yeah, we were drunk at 2 p.m. in Rome.
We ain't shit.
I don't even know what day. It doesn't matter because we were on vacation. Pero whatever. Me and Alexa had 2 pictures of Long Italianos, basically Long Island iced teas, just Italian style. So that's a picture each. That's not 2 pictures. It's a picture each. And then Alexa, was talking to her mans and crying about the loss. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to just go to the next bar that's right next door. And I was like, let me get a tequila shot. And he was like, all right. I was like, 1 for you and 1 for me. But let me tell you, these tequila shots were not tequila shots. They were tequila cups. And I drank that shit.
And you died.
And no, I had another one when Alexa was like, why would you leave me alone without saying anything? And I was like, oops. Then I was like, another round of tequila shots, 1 for me, 1 for her. And then, so I was 1 cup ahead of her. And then I died. I passed out on the cobblestone streets in the middle of the day in Rome, in Italy, and Alexa's drunk ass had to snap out of it because, like, I was dead. Like, literally, I fell on the floor, hit my head, had a big ass bump, a chichon on my head. It was not. These Italian old ladies are hovering over me like, oh my God, like, stupid American fucking, why are you drunk, dead in the middle of the street? And so they're trying to call an ambulance, and Alexa's slapping me in the face like she does this.
And I could imagine Alexa, yo, bitch!
This is regular shit. And she's just slapping me in the face, and she's like not trying to slap me so hard because like these Italian ladies are concerned. They're like, oh my God, she's in an abusive relationship.
And she doesn't want to give you another concussion.
Also, she's already given me one, so like one's enough. So whatever. Alexa's crying. She's calling my friend Manuela from Queens.
She called
like,
me too.
Lewis, and I have footage of her crying on my phone. Like, she will never let me live this down. Anyway, Manuel calls an Uber, but Alexa lets the Uber go because she doesn't want me to throw up in this Uber and have a $200 fee. So then these old ladies, the ambulance arrives. I ride the ambulance to the hospital, and you know, thank God for free healthcare in Europe because I did not get charged for this hospital ride because you know damn well if we were in the States that shit would be like $1,500 easy. But yeah, that was one of my embarrassing.
It's another episode.
Drunk
MoMo
stories.
tells her embarrassing stories.
All of them? Shit,
We'd
we'd be here for centuries.
Netflix special. Alright. Who would you get to play you on a Netflix special, Buster? Who would you get to play you?
I'd have to audition.
But I'm saying, if you didn't get to be your own, who would you pick to?
I don't know. I have to like see what's out there. I don't know if I would have any of my friends be me because at that point, let me just be in it. Wait. Why? You can't just negate the question. That's why you just drink. Everyone needs to know what the question is.
Okay, what's the most degrading thing you've done during sex?
Damn.
Yeah.
What's the most degrading thing you've done during sex? I don't think I've done anything so degrading. I mean...
I used to live in the barracks. And anybody who's been in the army or any kind of military know the barracks is a dirty place.
Okay. Enough said. During sex? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think I've called anyone by the wrong name. I've definitely thought the wrong name, though. Or thought of someone else. But I feel like everyone has, no? Like at least once. Yeah, for sure. Alright, next. What's something you've done drunk that you would never do sober? There's a lot of things I've done drunk. A few individuals, for sure.
Oh shit. Let's get to it.
Listen.
we popping now. Let's get to it.
Oh no, I'm not naming individuals. But I can definitely.
How are we gonna get to the next level? How is Momo on the Move gonna get to the next level without doing this? Yo, name drop. Fuck this shit. 2019. We got beef. I got your back. What's up?
I am not name dropping. Hell no, that is disrespectful. I'm sure they're listening to this fucking back. Or maybe they're not. But like, I would, no.
Yo, fuck, I'll do it for you. Yo, my man, you. No, I'm just kidding.
No. Okay, something that I've done drunk that I would not do sober. Oh, this is a good story. So one time in college. Okay. So one time. Okay, so there was this kid that I was in talks with, and we were walking back to my house, but like I forgot my key, and so so I'm calling my roommate on the side like, yo Gina, because like her boyfriend lives like really close to me. Yo Gina, like I forgot my key, I need your key. And it's like 3 a.m. and I'm lit, but she's lit. We all went out, so I know she's the homie, and she always answered my call. That's why I survived college, honestly.
We love you, Gina.
We love you. Anyway, so I called her, I'm like, yo, I forgot my key. And then like I was with Araya came after.
We love you too, Araya.
Shout out. And so while I'm calling her, this nigga is like trying to break into my house, but breaks in because like I live it was in an apartment in a house. So there's 4 apartments in this house. And he thinks he's breaking into my window. But he punches the window, my neighbor's window, and breaks it. So they obviously are startled and are like, what the fuck? And call the cops. Like, they call the cops on him. And I'm just like, oh my God, like, you broke the wrong window, you fucking idiot. Also, who said you can break a window? Like, no. I mean, I know we're all lit, but damn. So, and he's bleeding because he cut his hand, because this shit is glass, this shit is not. I was like, oh my God. And then, you know, Gina came with the key, like a normal human being. We opened the door and whatever. He, like, I'm obviously trying to help him because he, like, sliced his hand. So he's dripping blood all over my apartment. And I'm like, oh my God. And then he just was disoriented. Then the cops came. He, like, basically was not there when the cops came. The cops came, like, an hour later, I feel like. And he wasn't there. So I forgot the cops were even coming because he left. And then Araya came. And then we was still getting lit in my apartment. And then all of a sudden, Araya's like, oh shit, hide everything. Like, the cops are here. And I'm like, you know, we have paraphernalia, bongs and shit everywhere. So I'm just like, okay, fuck. And I'm like so lit to the point I'm just like, I find this cop situation to be a disturbance to me. I'm like, great. Why are they here? Now I gotta deal with their ass. And it's not even my fault. I didn't even do it. But, like, I guess because I was with the kids, like, and he was breaking into what he thought was my apartment, whatever. So the cops are asking questions. Why is there blood? Like, who was it? Why did he do it? What's his contact information? And I'm lit. Araya's lit. She's like in her underwear and a crop top, and we have other friends in the house, and I'm just like eating Funyuns talking to this cop, and I'm like, so how much longer is this gonna take? And I'm just like, I would never disrespect a cop like that if I was sober, but yeah, like, I was just eating my Funyuns, like like in front of this cop, being like, yo, when are we gonna finish? Are we done yet? And then he's telling me to sign something, and I'm signing on the left corner that does not exist, like, not even on paper, I think. It was a rough night, but yeah, I don't think I would ever disrespect a cop like that in real life. So that's one thing that I think that was a good story.
That's a great story. Alright, we're gonna take a little break real quick.
A little intermission.
Bathroom break, really, for me.
And we're back. We have added a hookah now to our little fiesta. We had a little intermission.
I was hungry.
Cheers. I'm lit. So, let's continue. Your turn.
All right.
Bro, you can't.
Already picked one.
Oh. Alright.
Oh. If you could erase one past experience, what would it be? The one question I'm trying to avoid.
No regrets.
Nah, nigga, I got some regrets.
Alright, well, spill the beans, bruh.
One. If you could erase one past experience, what would it be? Definitely my DWI. Just getting arrested, not what happened that night, but just the moment.
That's all we meant. I don't think you
Yeah.
mentioned this on this episode.
So yeah, that's what I know. I said that earlier. It was an eventful night, but basically I got a DWI the night I met Monica and Alexa and the rest of I guess Pi Phi Delta.
Pi Phi Delta, that's why we got this little flamingo up in the building.
But basically that right there spiraled down some events that made me not want to probably stay in longer because I have something now that could F up my career later on. But just that event, other than that, no, really no regrets. Everything was a lesson. But yeah.
Lesson learned.
So I'm gonna drink because
Doesn't kill us, makes us stronger.
DWI, right?
I'm gonna drink 4.
Don't drink and drive, please. It's not worth it. It's not. It's expensive. You fuck up your life. Somebody else's life.
Just get an Uber, bro.
Yes.
That's.
Well, call one of your homeboys.
Yeah, I've done that. Shout out to Sterling. He saved my life.
Monica saved my life.
I saved his life. You know, you scratch my back, I scratch your back. That's how it is.
Alright.
My turn. Alright. What's the hardest drug that you've taken?
Oh.
I mean, well, you must know, I have tripped before. I think acid was definitely the hardest drug that I've ever taken. It was great. It was a great time. You see things, you feel things. It's all about, you know, being with the right people, the right environment, good vibes, good energy, and if you're in the right mental state of mind. Because if you're not in the right state of mind, then you know you get lost in your thoughts, and that's when people have a bad trip, and ain't nobody want that.
So be in New Paltz, basically.
You don't gotta be in New Paltz to take drugs.
Because New Paltz is just a vibe.
New Paltz is a vibe in itself. New Paltz itself is a drug. You don't have to take anything to be in New Paltz, but it definitely helps. So yeah, that is the hardest drug I've ever taken.
That would be love.
Huh?
What?
Love. Love is my drug.
No. What is the raunchiest porn you've ever watched?
That's all you boom.
Oh, I'm not gonna let these people know how sick my fucking
What?
X video search has been.
I just said some X-rated shit. I don't even know if I want that on my podcast, but
oh my god.
That's why I click explicit.
Okay, I'm gonna just say it anyways. Have you ever watched midget porn?
No.
Yo, it's the funniest.
Wait, now you need to elaborate on midget porn.
So I have a friend who will not be named.
Who shall not be named.
He always used to talk shit about midget porn. Midget porn, midget porn, midget porn. I was like, yo, shut up, bro. And then one day we're at his house, and he's on the PlayStation, and we're not paying attention to what he's typing. And next thing you know, he's on some porn website, and we look up, and it's a midget man, fucking a grown-ass woman. And it was the weirdest, yet most odd thing I've ever watched in my life. If you ever just want to laugh at people having sex, just watch midget porn.
Like, what was there foreplay? Was there like scene playing, role playing?
Yes.
And what was the scene?
I don't remember, but I just remember that it was.
Oh my god. Small people having sex. Shit.
Would you fuck a midget?
No.
So you're discriminating?
I'm not discriminating. I just my preference. I would not fuck a midget. That's it. I already have a problem with people that are an inch taller than me.
True.
So what makes you think we gonna go down below there? All right. Who is the most inappropriate person you've ever fancied about? Fantasize. Whoops. Guess I'm lit. Okay. The most inappropriate person. Maybe my basketball coach, in 7th grade.
And be out.
8th grade? 10th grade. I don't know what year he was, but it was in middle school. Mr. King. Oh my god. He was so hot. Well, so I thought. Now that I think about it, I wouldn't think he's that hot anymore, but he was really. So he was Mr. King II because his father was also a gym teacher at my middle school, but he was old. He was 50, 60 years old. But his son came through. He was jacked, beautiful, and you got hormones happening in 7th grade, and you're just shit. My whole team thought he was hot. We was but I don't know if that's. Is it inappropriate? I don't fucking know.
7th, 8th grade, yes it is.
Alright, fine. Whatever. That's the only one I can think of right now. I feel like there was definitely more. But
Alright.
whatever. Let's move on.
Literally the same question.
Also, disclaimer, we both wrote down questions that we found on the interweb and threw it in there, so there's repeats.
Okay, who's the most inappropriate friend? 7th grade living environment teacher, Miss Borman.
Is she born?
No, Miss Borman. She had, anybody who went to 189 with me, or anybody who went to 189 and had her as a teacher, she had the fattest ass. I'm talking about that thing back there was poking. Like,
Was it real?
yeah, it was real. You know what? Yeah,
No one can hear that part.
her thing back there was. So I mean, I'm not the only one because we should have discussions like, yo, what about Miss Borman? Y'all turn that down.
So when I say my coach is hot
Different.
in 7th grade, like literally same age.
That was standards. We all know this.
You don't even know what this thing looked like.
So
Okay.
we didn't fantasize about her friends.
Alright, give me a question because we
Now we're improving.
Now we improv. Improving is hard right now. I know, not for you.
I think I got like 6 questions in the tub.
Okay. Alright, I don't know. You can go because I don't know.
Alright, if you're a guy for 24 hours, which one of your friends would you bang?
If I was a guy for 24 hours, which one of my friends would I bang?
You could name 5. Top 5 friends you would bang.
Top 5?
Yeah. In no chronological order.
I don't know. All my friends are hot, so. Okay. I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna just drink. This is too much.
Hey. You knew what you were getting into when you were coming with me. Listen, you knew what this was.
Okay, next, because I don't have any questions for you. Okay, if you were a girl, which one of your guy friends would you fuck? Shit. That's what I thought. Like, the fuck?
It's easier for girls. I have a question. If you could repick who you lose your virginity to, would you?
No. I mean, the one that I lost my virginity to was someone that I probably shouldn't have lost my virginity to. But, like, I don't regret it. I was still curious. Like, curiosity killed the cat. I was gonna figure it out. You know, because I always had a crush on her. Even though I shouldn't have. But, hey, shit happens.
Trying to see what that tongue was talking about,
Huh?
Trying to see what that tongue was talking about?
I was just, also, like, I was a virgin, so I was ready. I was like, hello, let's go. It was during Hurricane Sandy. It was a good time. Good times. Let me see, I don't know. How do you have these questions just, like, rolling off your fucking tongue like that?
I'm a creative genius.
No, I'm just trying to be, appropriate.
Yo, I'm your most inappropriate friend. Why would you?
See, this is what happens when alcohol hits. Okay, so.
Yo, would you eat ass?
Would I eat ass? No.
Bruh.
Would you suck dick for $1 million?
Not a fucking chance.
$1 million?
I'm good.
5?
No.
10?
No.
Come on.
No.
Not a little bit?
No.
Just tip.
No.
See how it feels.
I'm good.
Really, nigga?
Okay, what would you do if... Have you ever walked in on your parents? On your mom?
No.
What would you do if you did?
I'll probably clown him. I'll probably roast him. Because I'm that kind of person.
But, like, would you just stay and be like, stay for the roast and then leave?
Nah, as soon as I walk in, I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing in this bitch? Ma, you're getting your shit killed in here. My man's putting in work.
That's what you would say.
Yeah.
And then close the door.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave y'all be.
Alright, what's the craziest place you've ever had sex in? Or at?
Work.
Work?
Oh, no.
I'm professional. Yeah, it's easier when you have questions lined up. It's better that way because you just get drunker throughout this whole thing.
I got more questions for you if you want.
Oh, fuck.
You trying to get lit?
I'm already there.
Alright. You ready?
Right. Okay. I guess this is just me questions because I can't think of any.
How many of your ex-lovers do you regret?
Probably like 2 or 3. They were like in college, and yeah, I was just not on the right state. I was not in the right state of mind. I was like, all right, maybe I should have done that.
This isn't a truth or drink question. This is a question in general. Do you think every girl needs a hoe stage?
Oh, 100%. I think the hoe stage is a development stage, and you live and you learn there. You live and you learn. You just be you, girl. But then you realize maybe I shouldn't have done that. But you know what? It's fine. Because now I know. I support hoe activity. But, be safe.
What is the greatest memory you have of us?
Of us?
Yeah.
We've had a lot. Many great memories. I would say Maryland was mad fun. When I went to go visit him, me and Alexa and Caitlin, we went for the 4th of July. Honestly, we were just lit the whole weekend. It was fucking fantastic. We went to see Tarzan on another weekend.
I went to see Tarzan.
Yeah, me, Alexa, and Caitlin fell asleep because we took, Patron. We had Patron before going to the movies. That's normal. It's not normal.
Okay, so, full
4th of
disclosure,
July weekend, though.
I buy a whole bunch of alcohol, and I just never drink, and everybody else just drinks it. And
so it's like, what are we going to do? Just stare at it?
And she made the worst mix ever.
I just didn't mix. I just poured Patron.
And no, you did. It's that little simply lemon. No, not the simply. That little weird lemonade, pink lemonade that you got.
I don't know, but it was mostly Patron. And shit happens. But long memories. I feel like we've had some great memories. Maryland was fun. 2016, summer 2016, all of that shit was mad fun.
That was a great time. Your birthday brunch, that was a good time.
Which one?
The one that we went to Manhattan. We went to Agave.
Agave was lit as fuck, yo. This was fun.
That was
in the Lower West Side. If you ever need a brunch spot in New York, Lower West Side, Agave.
And then we went down the hatch. I had a good time. I was getting free drinks because of my jacket. My America Cali jacket. The bartender was Colombian. He was fucking with me, so I got all of his free drinks that day.
You fucked him?
Nah, he was fucking with me.
$1 million right here. Just kidding.
Yes. But no, down the hatch. Well, no. Then you got a concussion.
That was a great memory.
Yeah, that was a great day still. We went to Brooklyn, to your friend's little thing.
So what happened was...
We went to that bar that had a bunch of I don't know if they were considered some transgenders or cross-dressers. Remember that little bar I went to in Brooklyn?
Were they drag queens?
Something. I don't know what they would consider themselves. And then we went to TBA in Brooklyn, in Williamsburg. It's a little deep house place. And Monica, almost... kidnapped this man, and she didn't realize until the next day.
I still didn't know that I kidnapped the man. I just found out. What?
Yeah, there was a guy that me and Alexa were there, and there was this guy who was standing there, and you just came up to him, and you pulled him to the table that we were sitting at, and you just had him. You were just talking, but you were blacked out, or you were concussed and had a blackout, so it wasn't a good mix. Also, disclaimer.
These people.
Alexa gave her a concussion because she slammed my car door on Monica's head because she wanted shotgun.
For shotgun, and Alexa was like, shotgun, but my stupid ass, when I'm lit, I just don't even care what you say. It's like a competition kind of thing. So I was like, no. I like negated her comment to Shotgun. I was like, no. So I ran to the passenger side. I opened the door and I slid in there, and Alexa, as I'm like sliding into the passenger side, just fucking slams my fucking head between the car door and the car, and I'm just like in there, and I'm like, oh. And just so you know, Alexa is a strong ass bitch. Like, if she's slamming a car door,
I'm nicknaming Athena for no reason.
like, that shit gonna hurt. Like, ow. Like, I still have like waves of headaches every now and then. I'm like, and like I went to sleep right after. I drank after. Like, it was not okay. My head was throbbing for a solid month. Like, and then I was like, Alexa, I really dead ass think that like you might have given me a concussion. And she just laughs. Like, it's not even like a sorry, like, my bad. It's like
she did one of these.
Yeah, so when Alexa laughs, she likes to punch you. But it's okay, because I got a pass to slap her across the face that day because she gave me a concussion. And I slapped her really hard. So.
Alright, so I have another question. You're on the move next month to Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
You're on the move in December to New York and Florida. Where else is your goal for the next year to go to? If you could save up.
That's a good question. Next year. Well, I really want to go to Thailand. That's like on my list. But I also like, I don't know if I can make both of them happen in a year because I want to go like ham on both of them. But I really want to go to South America. But like I need to go to South America with my Colombians because like I have like half my friends that are Colombian. Like, well, a good number of them. Like Alexa, Manuela, you. That's pretty much it, but those would be the people that I go with. But well, now I have some questions for you because I have to look some up. Alright. I don't know if you can remember this, but describe the strangest dream you've ever had in your life. Or maybe just like a dream you've had. Like,
No, I remember most of my dreams. On my mom's birthday, 2 years ago, I had a dream that she died on her birthday.
Your mom?
Yes, my mom. I had a dream that like, it's gonna sound weird, really upset. We were like, but basically in my dream, she was sad about something and she jumped off a building and passed away. Strange on her birthday.
I hope that's not foreshadowing the future.
It's not, but it was just weird because that happened on her birthday. So yeah, it's the weirdest dream I've ever had.
I wonder what that means. I know there's like dream and meditation things that you. How are you on that bottle though? Somewhere. Well, I'm on beer number 2. These beers are pretty heavy, so it's taking me a while. But I'm there. Okay, since you asked me like 5 in a row, I'm gonna ask you. So if you could make one wish right this second, what would it be?
That's a hard thing. You gotta like give me something in terms of what.
Anything, like if you had 3 wishes, let's say, like if you could make one right now, not relating to like money or anything like that, like the easy shit, like
3 wishes that I would have right now. One for sure for my stepfather to be alive. Sorry for getting deep either. 2 for stopping fucking racism and all this other dumb shit. Which that would be that easy.
facts.
3. Damn, 3's a hard one. I can't think of the 3rd one. Possibly. Oh, 3rd one. For you to become a successful actress.
That's your dream for me? Shit, we gotta make that shit happen then.
It's my dream because it means I can live for free. The way I'm not gonna
Yo, I will. Like, if I eat all my niggas eat. That's what I'm saying.
Alright, next question.
Okay.
3.8 for me and all my friends to live near each other. That's my dream.
Yo, that would be amazing. Like, imagine, like, yo, I'll be right there. I'll be there in 5 minutes because, like, you live right there. Okay, what is a bad habit that you have?
A bad habit that I have that I'm always fucking grumpy.
Yo, very easy bitter old man inside.
Yeah. Grumpiness. Yeah, just shit like that. I mean, but I'm trying to work on it, so.
We all learn things.
Yeah, that's probably it. Grumpiness is my bad habit, just always being grumpy for no reason. Well, there was a reason, but I'm working on it, so. Yeah, there.
Okay, Rihanna or Beyonce?
Rihanna.
Why?
You see the way
She's a bad girl, really?
Bad girl. She's trying to. She won the training.
Okay. Okay, your turn. For me. That was 4 questions. 3 questions.
That's 4. Go for one more.
Okay, what's the craziest pickup line that you've ever used?
That worked?
And has it worked?
Has it worked?
What is the craziest one? That's question number 1. And has it worked?
Oh no.
What was it?
It's in Spanish. You ready?
Translate it after, yeah.
A mí con el culo yo la invito a cagar en mi casa.
Alright, translate for the English.
Oh shit. Girl with that ass, I'll invite you to take a shit in my house.
Who did you say that to?
Some random fucking girl.
Where? In New York?
Jackson Heights, yeah.
Oh my god.
That was the thing me and my friends would have. Me and my friends. Like my friend would say, we got this all from like movies and shit and like YouTube videos. It was just the funniest thing. My friend would say, what was it? Yo quisiera hacer papel higiénico con ese culo. I wish I was toilet paper with that ass.
Stupid.
Yeah, we were fucked up kids. Yeah, shout out to Dodos and Hector.
Oh, this is a good one. Which person here, well, not here, but which person would you most like to be stuck in an elevator with, and why?
No offense, but I'll probably say Alexa.
Why?
Cause Alexa gets my Colombian jokes too. So you wouldn't get them as much as she would.
Touche. Okay. Whatever.
I love you, but Alexa's just. Alexa.
I mean, honestly, I just would not want to be stuck in an elevator, period.
Me neither, but if you had to tell me to pick a person, it'd be Alexa.
Alright, your turn if you have any more questions. I feel like we've had a number. Pretty good. We can keep going, but.
You want me to ask one more naughty question? Would you let Chris Brown and Drake run a train on you?
No. Damn.
Alright.
Well, that concludes our episode.
I have one more question.
Oh, you got one more
Yeah, one of
question?
your dreams. Alright. Who is one actress or actor, or I guess same thing, they're all actors, that you would like to work with?
Oh.
Like your dream. Like.
My dream? Well, he's on my bucket list, so Will Smith is definitely one person I would love to work with, just because, like, he's done pretty much all of it. He's done comedy, obviously, we all know him as a funny guy, but, like, he's done some serious roles where I'm just, like, I respect him for Pursuit of Happiness, 7 Pounds, I Am Legend, hello, like, that movie is fucking legendary, but, he's definitely one person that I feel like we would just vibe. Like, we would work with. Like, because there's, like, a lot of prestigious actors that I'm like, oh, shit, if I work with him, like, or her. Like, Meryl Streep, Matthew McConaughey, Bradley Cooper. Like, Rachel McAdams. Like, I would so work with them. But, like, I feel like me and Will Smith, we had a good time. And then, like, if I meet Will Smith, I meet Jada. And Jada's popping. And then I can get on our red table talk. And I'm going to be like, yo, you want to be on one real quick? And she'd be like, of course. And like, dap it up and shit, and like that family is just awesome. Like, I would love to collab with that family, but
yeah, mine would be Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen, he's a funny guy.
It's my favorite. He's probably one of my favorite movies.
All right, no, yeah, Pineapple Express.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
Which movie?
Super bad, knocked up.
Super bad. Yeah, but Seth Rogen is like not even the main guy.
But he's one of the main writers for that.
Superbad is one of my favorite comedies though. But like
the best comedy.
it's like I laugh every time. You're right.
The best one.
But like my go-to if I'm gonna watch a movie and I wanna laugh is White Chicks.
I get it.
The Wayans Bros are fucking hilarious.
You're right.
Okay. I mean, we didn't get lit because we're trying to keep professional. But that concludes this episode of MoMo on the Move.
Part 2 next month in Hawaii.
Part 2 next month in Hawaii. I'm gonna be nice tan and my little bathing suit. Should I wear a coconut bra and a little hula skirt, a grass skirt? Yo, we gonna be tropical on that podcast as fuck, and we gonna have some crazy white ass Jewish lady that we love. Shout out Alexis, and then another
Argentine.
Argentina.
Russia.
Yeah, Natalia. Shout out. She's the one who updated my logo. And yeah, catch us next time on MoMo on the Move. Peace.
Mahalo, motherfuckers.